Hello friends, welcome back to another vlog. Up and at it this morning, me and Loki. It is 9:30. We are getting the heck out of the house. I did not wake up as early as I wanted to, but y'all, I was snoozing. I was just snoozing so good. So it is what it is, but I'm hungry. So we're gonna jet in somewhere, get some breakfast, and then we're going to Aldi. If you're new here, Aldi is about 45 minutes away from me, which I know is kind of annoying. But the only grocery stores that are around me is Walmart and Kroger, and I do go to those places. Let me just hold y'all. For, you know, like filler items, things like that. But for my meat, I only get that from Aldi, so that's why we're having to go, because I'm out of chicken and I only have 1 pound of ground beef left. So I was like, I need to get some because my husband comes home tomorrow. Yay! My husband works on a towboat, so he is gone 3 weeks and then he's home 3 weeks. So that's his rotation. But yes, he will be home tomorrow and I'm so excited. So I've got to get the house stocked back up. After all, this is not just a journey that I'm on, it is a lifestyle change. And so if you need to take a couple weeks off from meal prepping your food and planning your food, that's what you need to do. And if you've watched any of my vlogs before this one, you might say, well, honey, you haven't really, you know, you've still prepped food. Yes, I have. But some meals, like last night, I had that chicken bacon ranch pizza that I got from Walmart a couple of vlogs back. But we're going to run through a drive-thru, probably Jack's, because it's going to be on my way. And then we're going to stop at my favorite hometown coffee shop. It's not even in my hometown, but my local coffee shop. And let me roll this back window down for him. Loki is with me. And if you have a Doberman, then you know he would rather come and have to sit in the car than not come at all. And it's not going to be too hot today or too cold, so he's just gonna sit in the car. And I'm just going to Aldi. I may run into Walmart, but if I do, it's not gonna be for long. I'm gonna be in and out. I'm gonna quit yapping because my battery only has 2 bars on it, and I wanna make sure that if I wanna record anything, I can record it all on my camera. So, I'll see y'all when I get my coffee. Okay, the lighting is kind of bad. Y'all, I'm kind of cold. I thought that it was supposed to warm up today, but it's cloudy, so it's not very warm. And I didn't wear a sweatshirt, but it's fine. Here is my favorite coffee. It is a Southern Salted Butter Pecan with cold foam on it. They had to make it with almond milk today because they were out of whole milk, but that's fine. It is still just as delicious, if not a little bit better. Okay, we are making the truck to Aldi now. We made it to the city where Aldi is. There's people everywhere. Okay, this will be fine. I'm gonna pull over here to like the grassy area and put Loki's harness on and stuff. I thought there was a grassy area. That right there is like a little patch of grass, but okay, we're gonna go around this way. I see some grass over here. I wanted to give him a second to potty before I run into Aldi, because Hobby Lobby is right beside Aldi, so I want to run in there. Crap, I forgot poop bags. Oh my gosh. Oh well, I hate to be that person, you know, that like just lets their dog use the bathroom and then he poops, like, and I don't clean it up. I don't like to be that person at all, but we're just gonna pull over right here and I'm gonna take him to this grassy area. He's like really excited, so. Okay, I'll let him go potty. Y'all, some people are just so weird, like, especially men. As women, when we go out places by ourselves, unfortunately, we just always have to be on guard. I do carry protection with me, but also that's one of the reasons why I love taking Loki everywhere I go, because if you're dumb enough to bother me when Loki's with me, baby. You are a brave individual is all I have to say to you. So I let him potty though, and we are gonna go back over here around to Aldi. I'm gonna go into Hobby Lobby. I want to look into Hobby Lobby and see if they have anything like office supplies or things like that. I don't know. I may run into Five Below. I may run into Five Below first because it's right here beside it. But yeah, we're gonna get in here and get our things done. I think I'm going to set an alarm because, like I said, Loki is in the car and I don't like to leave him for a long time. So usually what I do is I set an alarm, go into Five Below and Aldi and Hobby Lobby right here. They're right here beside each other. Get my stuff done and I'll be back. I had high hopes to record some stuff in there, but no. It was so busy, but I got what I needed. Everybody from where I'm from always asks me, is it really worth going to Aldi because I have to drive almost an hour? And when I tell you, yes it is. Why is some of my head cut off? What is going on? Okay, anyways. It is because I got a ton of stuff for $228. Trying to fix my necklace. I got a little overstimulated in there. I'm not gonna lie. Drink your water, ladies. I was in the process of filming a TikTok too, so I'm gonna update that and let them know that I didn't record anything for there either. Okay, I had great intentions to record in there, but when I tell you there was so many people, I'll pop up some pictures on the screen, okay, of Five Below, Marshalls, and Hobby Lobby. There was just people everywhere, and honestly, I didn't find anything anyway. I was looking for office supplies, notebook, pens, that kind of thing. Didn't find anything like that. But in Aldi, I get people ask me all the time, is it really worth going an hour just to go to Aldi to the grocery store? And absolutely it is. I got all of this stuff for $228. So yes, it is worth it. And yes, those are steaks in our buggy because my husband loves him some steak, and that man comes home tomorrow. So you know what? That man gets some steak because he pays the bills around here. Okay? Period, Pookie. Now I'm trying to debate, do I want to tackle Walmart? I don't know. What do you think, Loki? He's like, girl, I don't care what you do. I'm chilling. Oh, I'm still recording on here. My bad, y'all. Yeah, there is way too many people. Like, I can't even get across the highway to get to Walmart. So, we're not worrying about Walmart. We're going back to the house. So, thanks for coming along with me, even though I didn't get any footage and I'm a piss poor vlogger because there's so much going on I can't even think straight. We're going home. I'm gonna do a grocery haul for y'all because I always love when people go to the store and then they show me what they got, because you never know when someone's gonna get something and you're gonna be like, oh wait, I want that. Alright, we're gonna do our grocery haul. Let me pull this chair out. Alright. These pretzel sticks, love them. And I am a chip loving gal. And the thing that I love about pretzels is not only are they salty, but also you can have 27 pretzels for 110 calories. So, pretty good. I got some English muffins. I got these popcorn chips, the white cheddar. They're like the off-brand for the popcorners. You can have around 16 chips, so 28 grams for 130 calories, so not too bad. I'm trying to replace having popcorn because I love popcorn, but if you look at the nutritional facts of popcorn, it's not very good. So, 2 boxes of these store brand black wheat thins. I got these vanilla pudding cups, in the chocolate pudding cups. Just if I want a little something sweet, they're 100 calories a cup, so not too bad. I needed a new thing of salt, so I got some more of that. And then in the seasoning section, they had this. It's salt, pepper, garlic grill seasoning. So it's just like literally salt, pepper, and garlic all together. So that's perfect. Disinfectant wipes are just the store brand. These mini Teddy Bear Graham snack packs, the chocolate one. These are great. They're only 130 calories per package. Now they do have 21 carbs, but these are just a little snack, a little chocolate before I walk, before I work out, that kind of thing. I got 7 or 8 packets of my favorite 90-second microwave jasmine rice. I love this stuff. I usually take half of this package and break it up in 2 different meals. So that is great. I got my husband this big boy bag of deluxe cashews, if it'll focus. It's not gonna focus. Hello. There it goes. Deluxe cashews. He loves cashews and they are very expensive, so I don't buy them super often. I got him a box of shells and cheese in case he wants it. I got a loaf of this 35 calorie bread. And then I got my favorite sourdough loaf, sourdough round. This is 120 calories for 2 slices. It's 2 ounces or 56 grams is the serving size. Always weigh your bread because the calories are not always accurate, because with this, every piece is not the same size. So always weigh your bread. I got 2 12-count of eggs. And I got 2 packs of these Carb Balance brand, like store brand tortillas. These are great. They're only 60 calories a tortilla, 19 grams of carbs. I don't understand why they're called carb control when they kind of have a lot of carbs, but I guess if you take out the dietary fiber, that's 15 grams and it's not too bad, but I like the taste of these better, so this is what I get. Got a pack of these 100-count plates. These are the ones we love the best because they're not super big. They're like the salad plate, I guess you'd call them. Not really sure. And then a bag of my favorite apples. The Gala apples are my favorite ones. Got some of the broccoli florets, the steamable bags. I think I got 4 bags of these. I'm not really sure. There's only 2 in this bag, but here's 2 of those. These are my favorite chicken breast fillets, the Kirkwood brand. These are really good. They're 280 calories for 1 fillet. They're 17 grams of carbs and they're 32 grams of protein. So that's pretty good. 4 pounds of my favorite ground beef. This is the 100% grass-fed ground beef, 85.15. This is the best ground beef you're ever going to have. Like I said, I got 4 packs, putting all this in the freezer. I got my husband 3 ribeye steaks. The Black Angus beef ones. I don't know much about them, but ribeye steaks that he loves. Got him 3. And then I got 3 packs of the boneless, skinless chicken thighs. These are my absolute favorite in the air fryer. I am going to take all of these and divide them up into smaller bags. Put 2 chicken thighs per little bag. And then I will put it in my freezer. So we'll do that together later. These for 4 ounces is 160 calories, 19 grams of protein. And I usually have 2 per chicken thigh, so there you go. Last bag, I got this chicken bacon ranch flatbread. It's a flatbread pizza topped with ranch sauce, diced chicken breast, mozzarella, provolone cheese, bacon, and green onions. It was in like the deli kind of area. Like as soon as you go in, I guess where like the vegetables stuff are, the fancier area, I guess you'd call it. I got 1 English cucumber. And then, I didn't get more broccoli, I remember now. I got 2 of these steamable California blends. So the broccoli, cauliflower, and carrots. I do have more frozen broccoli in the freezer, so. I got this Caesar salad kit, just a basic salad kit. We'll probably have this today. We might make chicken Caesar salad wraps later. That would be good with the frozen chicken fillets. That would be good. And this will do me 2 meals, so I might do that today for lunch and tomorrow for lunch or something like that. And my tried and true cottage cheese, I got 2 of these. This is the kind I always get. Serving size is half of a cup. It's 100 calories, 11 grams of protein. Love this. I buy so much of it. And then I got the unsweetened original almond milk and then just regular 2%. So since my coffee today from the coffee shop was made with unsweetened almond milk and it literally tasted the same, I wanted to try to make my iced coffee here at home with almond milk instead of the 2%. So we'll try that tomorrow. I have not had an iced coffee at home in a hot minute because I had just been on a kick of of warm coffee. But it's literally going to be in the 70s tomorrow, so we got to get back to our cold coffee. But that concludes the grocery haul portion of this video. So that is everything I got. $228. I personally think that's really good, and I live in Tennessee. I know that prices vary everywhere you go, but that to me is pretty dang good.